Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today I have this problem. It's called insert get random, and it should be of one. Okay, so sorry. Implement a random size set class. Random size set initialize the random size object. Okay, we have and should insert the integer. We have one, which should be an integer that we insert an item value into the set. If not present, return true. If the item was not present, we return true. If not, otherwise we return false. So we first of all we want to insert, but if the item is there, return false. Otherwise we return true. Okay, this is first. Second, pull we have remove. That removes an item from if it's present, return true. If it's not, return false. I guess it's the same. Get random returns a random element from the current set of elements. It's guaranteed that at least one element exists when this method is called. Each element must have the same probability of being returned. So we have insert, remove, get random, remove, and insert. Okay, let's just try to think how we can achieve this one. So when you have this type of problems, first of all we wanna think about the constructor, or how our object will look like. So let's just create a constructor, and constructor, and we will have maybe, I guess, a map, this dot map, for example. Oh sorry, this dot map, and it will equals new map, new map, and this for check the we will use this map to check when we try to insert the value and this value is not is in the map. We could use the has method, and we maybe could use an array to store our data. So this dot list, it will equals an array, and we could just okay, I will say first of all, let's just do the insert. So let's just say that this the insert method, it will take a value, as we can see, and we said that for the insert value we should insert an item value if it's not present. So let's check first if it's present or not. So I will say if this dot map dot has val, if it has val, return false. Otherwise we see this dot list dot push, we push the val and we return true. Okay, so this is the first one is done. Let's think about the second. Let's just think about the other methods. So let's say that we will first, the second is remove. So if we want to work with the remove, so the remove, let's just think about this one. So I could think with this one, just like remove, it should be val. The first thing that we can see in the remove an item value from the set if present, return true if the item was otherwise. Okay, so let's check if it's present or not. So if not this, I would say oh sorry, not this. Oh sorry, it's if it's this, but in the remove it's the opposite. If it's not this dot value that has value, we return false. So we could say that this not I could get the, maybe I would like to get the index. Get I will say let index, for example, let I equals this dot map dot get I, because I will tell you why I'm doing that, because we should do this in O of 1. The most important thing, everything should be O of 1. So let's just think about this one. I will say that because I want to delete it, I can't use the filter because it's O of n, and so we could get the index, and okay, so I will say something. So I will get the index of the wait a minute, I made a big problem here. Just I want to store this one in the map first, so I'll say this dot set dot map dot set. I'll put the value and I will put it the index of it, but it's because it's push. We could put this dot length, this dot list dot length. So right now in the map we're storing each item with its length, and because we're storing each item with its length, we can put the index, and when we get the index of this specific element, we could do something. First, we could, I think about that. If we get the index, we could just swap this index with the last element, and after that, pop this index. So let's just create a swap, a quick swap method. So it will take A and B, and I will say const temp equals this dot list of A, and I will say this dot list of A equals this dot list of B and this dot list of B equals the temp. So if you don't understand what we are doing here, so first of all, we have two elements. We want to swap them. So first, I'm storing the value of this dot list in temp, okay? And I'm editing the value of list A, and I'm assigning to it a new value, which is list B, and I'm assigning the list B value to temp, which temp holds the old value of this list dot A. So that's it. So what I'm thinking about, that we could swap. Oh, sorry. So I'll sort of just like, for example, this dot swap, and I will put I, which is the index, and this dot list dot length -1, and after swapping I will make a pop. So this dot list dot pop. So I'm deleting it, and after that I will do like this dot map dot set this of this dot list of I, because we delete this one, so I would just want to edit the old index to the I index to the swapped element. So this dot list dot I, it will be with I, and I will delete the deleted one of the value. So this dot map dot delete val. and I will return true. And we have the last one, which will be GetRandom. GetRandom is pretty straightforward. The most difficult part was the remove, actually. GetRandom. It will give them a random one, so it will be return this dot list of math the floor. It will be math the random multiplied by this dot length, multiplied the this dot list dot length. So I guess, yeah, let's submit and see. Okay, so we have what this is val, sorry. Okay, voila, let's talk about what we did. First of all, let's just talk about one method at a time. The first one, we have the insert method. So they said that we should first check if we have the value or not. If we don't have the value, if we have the value, we return false. Otherwise, we set it at the list, and we return true. So we used a map because we could use a lot of methods with the map, and because we should finish everything in of1, because of that we use the map. And you will see that it's a quite way more easier to use a map. So first of all, we just use the insert. We check if we have the value, return false. Otherwise, we set it, we store it in the map, and we store it in the list. And the remove one, it was quite interesting. First of all, we check if we have the value. If we don't have the value, return false. Otherwise, we get the index, because for each, when you insert any item, you store it in the map, with its index. Okay, so first of all, we get the index, and after getting the index, we swap, because we want to use the pop, because we want to delete the last one, because it's off one, and pop takes off one. So we swap, and this swap method, basic swap method, they just say that constant, we store the old value of this .list.a, we update the value of this .list.a, and we update the list.value for list.b with the temp. And after swapping, we pop. So that means that we delete the old one, we delete the value that we want to delete, and after that we have a problem that we should update the index. Like right now, the last element right now have this index, so we should update that. So we update this .list.i equals I, and we make that this .map.delete, we delete the value and we return true. And also the same thing in the GetRandom, we return this .map, math.floor, and math.random, and this .length with it. That's it, basically. So that's it for this video. I hope my solution was quite good. I hope my description was quite good. If you like my content, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you will never miss a video, and see you in future problems.